Hey guys, my name is Julissa, cat. Alright, and if you haven't been here before, or you can't see the title of the video, fidget, I have Tourette syndrome. It's a neurological condition that makes me make movements and noises that I can't control called tics. Cats, go! I also do have coprolalia, as you can see, that is the swearing side of Tourette's. Only 10% of people with Tourette's have tics that make them swear, Gypsy, but I am one of them, and it is involuntary. So I hope it doesn't stop you from enjoying the video in any way. So today I wanted to talk about visiting Disneyland, Gypsy, while you have Tourette's. And although this is specifically about Disneyland and Tourette's fidget, it might apply to other amusement parks or other disabilities. Fidget. So even if you don't have Tourette's, Nana, or you're just going to another park, you might still get something from this. Now, this is part 1, which is more stuff that you might want to know if you have Tourette's and you're visiting a Disney park, Gypsy, or Disneyland specifically. There's going to be a part 2, fidget, which is going to be more just funny stories that I've had at the park and experiences, Gypsy. More of a vloggy type thing, but this is more about stuff that I could think that you could use. Now first I want to talk about the Disability Access Services Pass. I'm not really sure what it's called. I've checked a bunch of times and I still forgot. But it's that disability pass that helps you get into lines faster. Now, when I first went to Disney Park, I didn't really think that I'd need this pass. Yeah, I didn't know what my Tourette's had to do with waiting in line and how that it would affect me, or even if it was fair or not, but it did really come into use. But because waiting in long lines with Tourette's can be quite interesting for 2 reasons. The first being that anticipation, Gypsy, and excitement can increase my tics. Waiting in line can actually be a bit exhausting if my tics are building up that entire time. The second reason is that people stare a lot, and it's really awkward, especially in lines, because you're stuck with the same people passing you over and over again, just staring, and most people are nice, but some are kind of rude, fidget, so Nana, that stress can cause more tics for me, cats. So it definitely took away from the exhaustion and stress, Gypsy, having this line pass. Now, contrary to popular belief, this doesn't mean you get to skip all of the lines completely at Disneyland, fidget. You will still have to wait in lines. I'll tell you how it works. It's basically when you go to Disneyland, you go to a place called City Hall, fidget, Gypsy, and there's a person at the front desk who should help you, cats, and you can explain to her how your disability affects your ability to wait in lines, fidget, Nana, and she gives you this little card and she scans all your tickets and all of that, fidget, and then once you get that done, fidget, you can go to any one of these little kiosks around the park. You go to the people at these kiosks and you say, I want to get a return time for Splash Mountain, fidget. And they give you a return time that is approximately the same weight that the line is at that moment. The only difference is that you're not waiting in line, and you can go and do other stuff at the park while waiting for your return time, fidget, Leanne, And even when you come back from your return time, fidget, you either wait in the fast pass line, Leanne, fidget, so it's kind of like an extra fast pass. If the line doesn't have a fast pass, like Peter Pan or something, that's a ride that needs a fast pass, Leanne, you can wait in the exit for a short period of time to get on the ride. Now, if your Tourette's is as obvious as mine, or even if you have a few tics that are as obvious as mine, fidget, it is crowded, and there probably will be people there who will stare. In my experience, I never had a problem with the cast members at Disneyland. They're fantastic. They offer great customer services, Gypsy. I never saw a rude one there. However, Leanne, Disneyland can't really control the rudeness of the guests, fidget. So I did have some people who are staring or are rude. And the biggest thing that I'd want you guys to have if you have any disability or Tourette's as obvious as mine, Leanne, is to practice your self-advocacy skills, like what you're gonna say to a person if they confront you about it, or if you want to explain your condition really quickly, practice that. Try not to let it get to you if you have a bad day, or if that day in particular a lot of people are staring. One thing that I didn't have that I kind of wish I had was a Tourette's awareness t-shirt. Fidget, I think that would have got the message across that I have a medical condition a lot clearer. Fidget, I almost did, but I didn't for whatever reason. But I really think it would have been helpful. If you have any experience with that, Fidget, I'd be really interested to see what your experience is in the comments below. And lastly, if you do have Tourette's and people get, say, annoyed at you for ticking on the rides, just remember, Fidget, that Nana, they only have to deal with it for one ride, but you have to deal with it for the rest of your life. Fidget, so if you can enjoy your trip and you can enjoy the ride despite your tics, and they're, in your body, Fidget, you're the actual person dealing with it, Fidget, I'm sure they can get through one ride. It's not gonna be a big deal unless they have a really bad attitude towards it. And that's ultimately what the problem is when that happens, is their attitude. It's not you. You have a right to be anywhere else that another person would be. Just because you have a medical condition doesn't mean you don't get to go on rides and have fun and enjoy your trip, just like everyone else. Leanne. And I think that's all the advice I have today. If I missed any, please let me know in the comments. Tell me if you've been to Disneyland and what your experience was like if you have a disability, or if you went to another amusement park and what that is like. Fidget, because it's something that I think I could have benefited from before I went to the park. And stick around if you want to see more of my videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Fidget, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye!